Republican congressional leadership is telling your representatives to ignore you, to circle the wagons and wall you off. Do you know where this is going? The Republican Party is criminalizing dissent. They are redefining your First Amendment right to petition your representative, your government, for redress of grievances, your right to say that you object to the destruction of the Constitution, your right to reject the destruction of your inalienable rights. They are recharacterizing your inalienable rights, your First Amendment rights, as a moral failing. And the punishment for this moral failing is to march you off to a labor camp in order to purge you of the pesky notion that you have a say in how you are treated by your own government, and you have a right to reject the deliberate harm the richest men in the world are inflicting on you. And what are our representatives doing? For the most part, the Democratic leadership is AWOL. The Republican representatives are terrified that if they speak out against the war the White House is waging against you, that their own lives or the lives of their families will be threatened by right-wing thugs organized through social media. It is their families or your lives. That's the choice they are making. Right-wing extremists have been making threats against government officials for many years now, and nothing substantial has been done to stop this. Nothing has been done to put a cork in this assault on normal democratic order. The violence that used to be called a hallmark of a banana republic or a failed state is now the bread and butter of the GOP. It's a staple of their normal political operations. Manipulation and violence is the bread and butter of big tech. It is the bread and butter ideology of the men who own and run the world's largest tech platforms. These men are U.S. healthcare CEOs on steroids and possibly every other drug known to man. Their political power is tied to their stock market valuation and to the profits their corporations make. This is going to be a protracted conflict. It is financed by the rigged economy that is dominating and ruining our lives already. It is not just Elon Musk. It is Amazon, it is Walmart, it is Apple, it is Google, it is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, and Substack. But it doesn't stop with big tech. Every major corporation in this rigged economy are contributing to the assault on our rights to life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness. They want it all from us. They want to strip all of that from us in order for a few men, a handful of men, or families to live in unimaginable wealth. Their wealth is dependent on our business, and the more you boycott them, the shorter this conflict will be. The only option they are offering you and I is total subjugation, to live the rest of our lives in abject poverty, sickness, ending in an early death. And I don't know about you, but the last thing I'm going to do is spend 1 red cent on any of these stinking corporations engaged in this war on us. Their economic power comes from their market dominance. The only way to end this tyranny, this rigged system, is to not participate in their markets to the best of our ability. Do not spend money on anything you can avoid buying from them, and spend time supporting businesses that are not giant corporations. Spend money locally. Find and work with people who can provide the goods and services you need. We can build alternatives to big platform and big store. We can also make it clear to all those chicken shit Republican representatives taking orders from Senate and House leaders to wall themselves off from your righteous anger that there is no way to win this battle. And the threat of being primaried by a billionaire? Well, that should be made the kiss of death for any politician they choose to support. For now, I would suggest some simple rules to live by in this political moment. Whatever Elon Musk or any other creep from Silicon Valley supports, reject it, oppose it at every opportunity. And whatever they reject, support it, embrace it, on principle. We could do worse by contradicting men who actively cosplay Sauron from the Lord of the Rings.